I came to Gunnison Crested Butte, oh gosh, 40 years ago actually. Met Susie. She introduced me to her best male buddy, a guy named Jimmy Clark. And after some time, Jimmy came to me and told me about a little organization called Tough Enough to Wear Pink, that he wanted to start one in Gunnison and Crested Butte, and asked me if I'd be willing to do it. And I told him that I came out there to get away from music. I didn't come out there to make it. And that was God's honest truth. As most of us all know, it wasn't long after that Jimmy unfortunately passed away.
And after the tragedy of losing our best friend,
Yeah.
we followed up with CJ and others and went ahead, as he and I said, collaborated with our Nashville songwriter friends and artists. We were so happy that we started this growth, that it started to outgrow us.
Yeah. Through the years, it's just been amazing what we've had the luxury of being a part of, my wife and I, Susie.
The first event really became a memorial for my dad, and Dean getting up and singing was pretty remarkable. They were always kind of a memorial to Jimmy, and who knew that this thing was going to take off and become what it is today. And so much thanks to Dean for putting in his time and love into this organization.
We were a band of ragtag misfit volunteers that wanted to help Gunnison County and help fight cancer, breast cancer, and honor Jimmy Clark's vision and mission for this. And when Dean stepped in, it was magic.
He met a young woman who we were helping at the time, who was in her early 20s, getting intensive, horrible chemo. Didn't have a vehicle, was taking the bus to Denver to get her chemo. And when he heard about that, he called me and he said, "This is ridiculous, Heidi. This can't be happening." We have 3 vehicles now that are Gunnison Tough vehicles that people can use to go get their treatments, and none of that would have happened without Dean basically saying this is not okay. We have to do something.
We partnered with Gunnison Valley Hospital, and
Yeah.
I think that was one of the best decisions we made to do that. We had raised enough money, to help them buy extremely important machines to detect breast cancer.
We put together a strategic plan with the hospital and just kept knocking things off the list. Now we're buying $300,000 pieces of equipment. We were the first in our area really to have a 3D tomo machine, which literally saves lives. Now we're on the cusp of this great thing of expanding all our programs to all cancers and really expanding the reach that we can have within our community.
We want to do these amazing things in our community, and I know that we can do them. And the reason we can do that is because of Dean and all that he does to be involved and support the organization.
A lot of people have asked me about my music career, and I can tell you this, man, I've won every award you can win when it comes to a songwriter. I've been so blessed, but I don't think anything tops my affiliation with Gunnison Tough. I mean, when you stop and think about saving actual lives, it does your heart. You can't do no better for your heart than something like that. to this day, it just amazes me what we've been able to accomplish.
We are going to dream big, and when we've done that in the past, we've succeeded, and I know that we will again. I had set a goal of raising $500,000, and that was, a really big goal and pretty much not going to happen, but that's the goal I set. And I told that to Dean right before the concert, and I said, I really want to raise $500,000, Dean. I really, that's my goal. And he was like, okay. And then after the concert, we didn't raise 500,000. We raised 375,000, something like that. Something significant, but not my goal. And I remember we all got up to the hotel room afterwards, and Dean said, Heidi, come in here. I want to talk to you. And he was like, what we just did was incredible. And I know it wasn't the goal that you set, but we just did an amazing job, and we're going to get there. We're going to get there. I promise you. I know that we're going to get there. And I know you're disappointed, but don't be. What you've done is amazing, and what we've done is amazing, and we're going to get there. And now we're raising over $1 million at our big fundraiser. And it's just so exciting, and it's all really because of Dean.
I've had a lot of moments with Dean. They're all pretty special when you meet that guy. His heart is so big, and the fact that he calls the Gunnison Valley his home is special, and we're so glad to have him.